So thank you so much, and thank you to you, Leader Schumer, for bringing the Right to Contraception Act to a vote. I introduced the Contraception Act right after the Dobbs decision because it was clear that the Dobbs decision was just a preview of coming atrocities that were going to put additional women's rights on the chopping block. And while the Republicans blocked my attempts in 2022 and 2023 to actually have a vote on the Senate floor, Senator Schumer is using Rule 14 to ensure that every Republican will be put on record and the American people will understand where the Republican Party is on the right to access to contraception in 2024 in the United States of America. We will vote on this bill to put every member on record, whether they support the right for people to get contraception and the right for providers to give it in all 50 states. MAGA extremists have an anti-freedom, anti-rights agenda. They are offended by the idea that people can make decisions with their doctor to decide if birth control pills, an IUD, or Plan B works for them. They are offended by people having the dignity to make personal decisions without their involvement. This is the rule, not the exception, of MAGA extremism. Overturning Roe was never their goal. The Dobbs decision was just the beginning. The threat to contraception is not hypothetical. The threat to Americans' freedom was distilled by Justice Thomas's concurrence. Justice Thomas put the right to contraception in the crosshairs of this extremist Supreme Court. And just today, a Republican witness at the Help Committee hearing could not commit to whether she supports women's access to Plan B and IUDs. Republican governors in Virginia, Arizona, Tennessee, and Nevada vetoed state-level protections for the right to contraception. This is not theoretical. This is very real and has a very powerful impact on women, on families in our country right now. We must show the American people unequivocally who is willing to fight for Americans' health, for their freedom, for their equality. Republicans want to oppress, suppress, and repress. Democrats know that Republicans and Donald Trump stole seats on the Supreme Court in order to be able to create the Dobbs decision. And in the Thomas concurrence, he laid out where they're going in the future in terms of restricting the rights of Americans. MAGA extremists want to put themselves in the patient exam rooms, but can't stand letting people examine how extreme they truly are. That's what happened in 2022. That's what happened in 2023 when they blocked the vote. But tomorrow, they're all going to be put on record, every one of them. And in November, the American people will not forget how they